Snow has already fallen in the Italian Alps, and when it's cold outside, comforting food is called for. Here are 2 alpine dishes which can be eaten for breakfast. First up, it's Rosina and her Muas. Rosina is a dairy farmer who lives close to Murano in Sud Tirol. A small farm is called a masso in this part of the world, and Rosina looks after 5 cows as well as some chickens, pigs and sheep.
Ich bin die Rosina und das sind meine Kühe und aus der Milch für die Kühe koche ich das Muas.
Hello, you beautiful thing. You have lovely eyelashes. You do.
Rosina is making muas, a maize or corn porridge made with plenty of fresh milk and butter from her herd. We're so close to Austria that Rosina's preferred language is German.
Heim kochen wir Muas. Ist ganz ein traditionelles Gericht in Südtirol und es ist eigentlich ganz etwas Einfaches. Früher ist Essen gewesen für alle Tage und heute ist es wirklich etwas Besonderes. So, und was einfach ist, eine Eisenpfanne und das ist wichtig, dass wir den jetzt auf den Herd stellen und dass sie ganz heiß ist.
She removes the rings in her stove so the pan sits in the fire. She melts a knob of butter in a metal frying pan. Rosina says you must allow the butter to brown a little to give the dish more flavour. She measures out 100 grams of very finely ground maize flour. She pours in 120 ml of water to the melted butter,
Jetzt schütten wir die Milch.
followed by 1 litre of milk. Then she sieves in the maize flour and 240 grams of integrale flour. This is white flour which still has some bran in it. It's important to keep whisking to stop lumps forming. She seasons it with a little salt and some sugar and continues to whisk.
Und in Südtirol ist wir hier in Burghofen am Seier kochen das Muas vorwiegend mit dem weißen Maismehl, weiße Muasmehl. In Oldental ist der gelbe Mais, dann haben sie noch das gelbe Muasmehl. Nachher in Finchgau haben wir früher halt mal das Dinkelmus gehabt mit Dinkelmehl. Und in Eisacktal Schwarzblendenmus.
It takes about 20 minutes to thicken.
Das ist auch ganz gut, wenn jemand die Milch nicht verträgt, kann mit Wassermus gekocht werden.
For the fire, she likes to use the wood that comes from the local vines.
Da sieht man, das heißt man die Scheren. Das Braune, das ist auch ganz typisch für den Muas.
When the porridge begins to bubble, she takes it off the heat and melts some more butter, about 75 grams.
Das ist fast das Wichtigste beim Muas. Nach Mila.
She pours this over the muas. Traditionally, this was a staple dish here, but nowadays it's more of an occasional treat.
Und jetzt ist es fertig. Jetzt können wir es essen.
Rosina enjoys it hot, straight from the pan. It's a traditional, comforting meal to warm you through the winter months.
Das sind die Scheren. Und das gehört sich einfach von der Pfanne essen. Und wenn verschiedene Leute sind, nachher tut man es schöpfen. Wenn auch in der Familie oder unter Freunden wird von der Pfanne gegessen.
Next up, we're in Gressoney in Val d'Aosta to meet Laura.
Io mi chiamo Laura, abito a Gressoney Saint-Jean e vi presento una mia ricetta della mia mamma che si chiama Chnéffléne.
Laura is a proud member of the Walser community here in the Alps, who settled here from Germany in the 13th century. And this is a valsa dress that belonged to Laura's mother.
Io lo uso nelle occasioni, nei matrimoni, nei battesimi che si svolgono logicamente a Gressonei, però devo dire che quando si è sposato un mio fratello, la mia famiglia, tutti noi, ci siamo vestite così e il matrimonio si svolgeva a Sondrio.
Chnéffléne are a valsa tradition. They're small dumplings that are similar to spätzle and are typical here in the Gressoney Valley. Chnéffléne means small buttons. They can be served as a savoury dish, often seasoned with butter and onions, but today Laura is making a sweet version using Renetta apples. She prepares the apples with a few cloves, a cinnamon stick and a couple of spoonfuls of sugar. Laura makes a thick batter. She starts with 5 eggs which she cracks into a bowl. She adds half a glass of water, some salt and grates in some nutmeg.
C'è che è meglio usare la noce moscata da grattugiare che quella già grattugiata.
Then she whisks it all together with a fork. She adds 120 grams of durum wheat flour and around 180 grams of 00 flour. She whisks the flour as she pours it in to stop it from getting any lumps.
E poi man mano aggiusto un po', insomma, non so come spiegare.
To achieve the right consistency, Laura adds a little more semolina. She says you should always use more flour than semolina to get the right consistency.
E poi vedo come viene l'impasto. Perché deve venire un impasto né troppo molle né troppo duro. Cioè io quando i miei figli andavano in collegio, quando arrivavano la domenica, li facevo la domenica. Però adesso ad esempio lo faccio anche in settimana, se ho i miei nipotini che piacciono tanto. Cioè mia mamma faceva questa ricetta così. Ecco, adesso la pastella è pronta.
The batter is now ready and she gives the stewed apples a quick stir and a taste test.
Se per caso sono troppo acidule, perché adesso le mele sono quelle appena raccolte e quindi sono ancora un po' aspre, si aggiunge un pochino di zucchero, lì va un po'. Ecco, si devono proprio disfare in questo modo. Sì, possono andare come gusto.
She spoons some of the batter onto a chopping board. Using a butter knife, she scrapes small amounts directly into a pan of boiling water. The dumplings need to cook for around 10 minutes. Laura melts some butter.
Quando io ero bambina se ne comprava tante e poi si mettevano nella cantina posizionate, rivolte con il picciolo in su e si conservavano tutto l'inverno.
She spoons in the Chnéffléne and coats them with the butter.
Di acqua di cottura. Volendo, come torno a ripetere, mio marito essendo emiliano, lui ci metteva il parmigiano e abbiamo scoperto che è buono, non guasta la ricetta.
She likes to serve them with stewed apple on the side. And this is a favourite of her grandchildren. And Laura is our taste tester today. Buon appetito!
Questi sono i classici Chnéffléne di Gressonei, ricetta che faceva la mia mamma Margherita. Allora, si possono mangiare prendendo un po' di mela e un gnocchetto, oppure si possono addirittura mescolare con la mela, proprio mescolare tutto il piatto. sono venuti abbastanza bene.
And make sure to come back on Friday when we have a special baked pasta dish made with cappelletti. It's a great celebratory family dish.